As creatives, we can so often get in our head and get into overthinking loops. And I think that morning hours are crucial to reset our energy and realign with what we truly want, which is work with the dreamiest clients, have plenty of time to do our magic and our art, and live a dreamy life. Now, in today's video, I will break down 3 key principles that I do every single morning to keep my energies aligned, even in lower seasons in business, and to also align with who I am becoming, my higher self energy, which is such a powerful morning ritual that I know will be a game changer for you and your success this year. If you don't know me, I'm Marjolaine, and for the last 7+ years, I've been guiding closely one-on-one and in groups incredible creative entrepreneurs to trust their voice, step into their confidence, and build soul-aligned businesses by learning how to sell their magic, communicate their value, and go for their big picture dreams, which I love to call Plan A all the way. Now, in today's video, I want to allow you to approach things differently tomorrow morning when you wake up and not be in your usual routines. Nothing wrong with what you currently do, but if you do those 3 shifts, by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to change your energy in the coming days and hopefully land 1 or 2 dreamy opportunities. Now, my first morning ritual, which I think is so crucial and so important, is to start the day aligning with my vision. And so this happens before I even step out of bed. As soon as I realize, oh, I'm awake, I'm alive, I'm in this world again, I visualize and anchor in my North Star vision. And so this can be a time and point in a future that is vague of your higher self, fully in their energy, in their power, in their confidence. So maybe it's you leaning on your balcony, looking at the sunset and just feeling so peaceful. Maybe it's you leading a group of women and being on stage. You choose a moment and you put it in a little capsule, and it becomes your current North Star guidance, which allows you to always drop into that energy, that frequency, the way you lead your day, the way you know you can feel when you are aligning all areas of your life. Now, that North Star vision, we do it first thing in the morning because it reminds us before we step into to-do lists, into things that are worrying us, into our usual thoughts patterns, or picking up our phone and scrolling and looking at what happened overnight. We have a moment to drop into our energy, to drop into our vision, to recenter, re-anchor. Ooh, this is my why. This is who I am meant to be. This is who I'm aligning with. May this day align with that energy. That's my first ritual, anchoring in my North Star vision first thing in the morning before I open my eyes. Now, the second thing I will do after having my breakfast and just my morning routine with my coffee and staring out at the balcony, maybe watching a cooking show. Before I start my work day, I will grab my journal and I will open a blank page and I will ask myself, are there any current limited energies, negative loop patterns I am caught in, or am I currently connected to past clients or past stories in my energy that I don't think are serving me right now? And I will do a gentle clearing, and it can really be closing your eyes, taking a few deep breaths, and creating an energy around you of almost like radiance or light, and then closing the door to the things that are no longer aligned with you. Now, this practice requires a little bit of trust at the beginning, and if it's not familiar for you to do it energetically, do it in your journal. Just write down the things you want to release, then you can fold the paper, crumple it away, and throw it away and dispose of it so that you can close that chapter and not have this lingering cloud of fogginess weighing on you during the day. So this is a very powerful way to clear and be ready to go, ready to start our day. And now the third ritual that is always such a beautiful alignment is connecting to my intuition. Now, I have been teaching intuition for years and years, and I have developed my practice since I was a teenager to really connect with my higher self and learn how to listen to my inner voice and trust my inner voice. And one of my favorite ways to do this in the morning is to notice what is the question that is arising here? How can I get another client? Maybe my question is, who am I meant to be on social media? Or what is the next series I'm creating? How can I organize this retreat so it goes so smoothly? How can I make sure my client is really happy with the photo shoot that I'm creating, right? Whatever that is for you, depending on the type of creativity and work you do. And when that question arises, we want to make sure that it's an empowering question and not a disempowering question, right? So for example, let's say that I'm asking myself, how can I get another client? It's a bit hard to answer, right? Sometimes we won't have a clear answer. It will feel defeated or it won't feel easy. And then we ask ourselves, is there a way for me to make this question a bit more empowering, a bit more proactive in action? And we can tweak it a little. Okay, let me tweak it to, what am I inspired to do today to call in my most aligned client? It's subtle, it's not a big difference, but it makes a big difference. And once we have a question that kind of gives us a little butterfly, a little excitement, a little, ooh, yes, I can receive from here, then we close our eyes and receive. If there's anything arising, we write it down on paper. And if it's hard for you to do this sitting, I recommend going on a channeling walk, which is one of my favorite practices in the morning, to just walk down to the beach with that prompt and that question and letting it arise from my intuition. The thing with intuition is sometimes it doesn't speak to us. Sometimes we don't notice it. Sometimes it takes a minute. And it's really here about not getting impatient for answers to come and letting it arise through the day, and being open if it gives you a nudge that doesn't feel aligned. One of my classical teaching moments I had when I was running my Confidence Academy, back then the Confidence Goddess Academy, was the underwear drawer example. I would say sometimes I will be asking my intuition for a prompt and I will feel an urge to go and declutter my underwear drawer. And it's such an odd nudge. Why would I think of this right now? Why would I feel the need to declutter this area of my house? And yet, if you lean in, you might get the next clue. Because our intuition leaves breadcrumbs behind. It's guiding us from one clue to the next to the next. And if we can lean in without judgment, we might uncover our next breakthrough or be guided to the very place where we'll meet the very person that's offering us an incredible opportunity. Or send a message to the very client that will message back, wait, I was just thinking of you, which happens to me all the time. So allowing yourselves to learn how to trust and listen to our intuition and doing that as a practice and non-negotiable every single morning is such a good way to strengthen that inner voice and that confidence in your ability to receive new insights and to move through any challenges or obstacles you might encounter on your journey as a creative soul. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's video and you will practice those 3 things tomorrow morning for your creative routine. If you have any question about navigating life as a creative and selling your magic, I would love to hear from you. Send me a message on Instagram or comment below over here and I can address it in my next video. Also, a little nudge, I have an incredible 7-day business energy healing, which is a reset to clear any lingering heaviness in your business. If it's been feeling sticky for you lately and you're kind of in a fog and you don't know what's the next season of your business meant to look like or who you are anymore and you're in this identity crisis moment, I made this course especially for you to pick back up momentum, clear the heaviness, and just get back into flow, light, fun, and momentum. You can find the link below, and I will see you next week for another video. Thank you for being here. Bye.